Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to some more World of Warships, and today we will be taking out the Admiral Hipper. Yes, the time has finally come to show off the ship, and she is a huge improvement over the York. Don't get me wrong, the York for her tier is powerful, but she's only powerful when she's within that 9 to 10 kilometer range and below. Long distance, her AP shells are they're more difficult to use because of the arc of the shells are a lot higher than their HE counterparts. So that's why the York I've always found was difficult to play. But the Admiral Hipper, yeah, it just goes back to being a total boss. Let's quickly look over the stats. Survivability, you have 37,300. Should point out that she does not have the hull upgrade. She is still stock as far as the hull is concerned. Armor is 20 to 80 millimeters. Once again, it's German armor, so it's not very thick. Torpedo protection is 13%, so not bad. Artillery, you keep the same amount of guns. You have 4 guns each, double barrel. And this is where it gets interesting. Reload time is 13 seconds. I'm trying to remember what the York was. I want to say it was a little slower. Let's quickly look at the York. York, it had a 12-second. Okay, so it was a little bit faster than what the Admiral Hipper has. But turn time is 20.7 seconds, so it's a little bit quicker. Max dispersion is 144 meters. HE shells, you have 2,300 with 11% chance of fires, so fairly low chance on fires. Max AP shells went up about 400 points to 5,900 AP damage, which is fantastic. You're still using 203 millimeters, so it's very similar to what the other cruisers of the tier have. And velocity stays at 925, and your max range is 17.7 kilometers. So really super nice. You do have 6 dual 105 millimeters with a 5.4 firing range. Definitely very nice. Torpedoes, you have 4 triple 533 millimeters, 68 seconds for load time, 7.2 seconds turning. Max damage 13,700, and range is 6 kilometers. So very nice, and they're 2 on each side, so you do have a very good chance to hit someone with your torpedoes if they are in range. AA defense is still pretty abysmal. It's 2.4 kilometers. The only ones you really have are 4.2, and your secondary guns 5.4. So AA defense isn't the greatest in the world. That's one bad thing. These ships just do not hold up that well when fighting against airplanes. Nothing compared to the American cruisers. American cruisers are just known for having the fantastic AA guns. Maneuverability is 32 knots. I believe it's actually about the same. Turning circle radius is actually more than the York, but that's what you get with a higher tier. Rotor shift time is 12 seconds, which is, I think, about... No, it's actually a lot worse than the York. The York has a tighter, or a faster rotor shift time. I think it gets around 8 or 6 seconds, something like that. Detectability by range is 13.8 kilometers. Now, do keep in mind my captain is only a 4-point captain. Well, not 4 points, but we're only up to the 4th tier. So that's 3, 6, 10-point captain. So we're still waiting on the 2 more points to get the concealment expert, which will definitely help with her concealment. Probably what I would recommend, and I'm kind of tempted to go back, is get the demolition expert for the German cruiser, because the fire chance is so low that you're not really going to be seeing a lot of fires. Now on the modules, like I said, the only thing I have upgraded is the range, because you go from, let's see, about 16.1 kilometer, and you jump up to 17.7. So that's a 1.6 increase in range, and that is very definitely helpful when you're going from tier 6 battles to tier 10 battles. Very well needed. The only thing I have not upgraded is the concealment system modification 1. Once I have enough credits, and I have a lot of things I need to upgrade, so really have to delegate what money is going where. But eventually I will get this, and this will decrease my detection range by far. So without any further ado, I think I will take her into battle, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see you there. Alright everyone, welcome back to actually a replay, and then after this replay you will be seeing a live battle with live commentary from me. So this is actually going to be kind of after I already did the first section of the video and the last section, but I really wanted a good game in the Hipper, and this game was really good. So we are playing on one of the new maps called Neighbors, where you are basically spawning at different ports. There's a port on the northwest and the southeast, and the teams, we have a Turbits on Amagi, New Mexico, Fuso, Hipper, Pensacola, Fubuki, Mahan, Hatsuharu, Kiev, Farragut, and Musuki. A lot of DDs. And on the enemy team, there is a enemy Turpitz, New Mexico, 2 Fusos, Atlanta, Miyoko, Cleveland, Nuremberg, Benson, Fubuki, Hatsuharu, and Ognavoy. So yeah, this is going to be a interesting game, to say the very least. I was very happy with it. And for the most part, the Hipper is a fantastic ship. Fantastic ship. So much better than New York. But usually when I play the games, I usually only lose due to the fact that the team does not cooperate, or they just die immediately, and then you're just left alone fighting against 5 other ships and you just get creamed. So we are moving towards C, and as you can tell, there's a lot of DDs. So my main concern was going to be the Cleveland and the Atlanta, at least to protect our DDs. And that's all I was concerned with. So I am moving off towards C. I thought C would probably be the best for us at least. And it looks like the enemy team is moving towards A, with at least half our destroyer team moving towards A to try to take it. And we do spot a Cleveland. Looks like he's staying course. Fire my salvo. And yeah, no. Unfortunately, all my shots miss. Now, here's another thing I should also point out. And I don't know why, but my netgear upgraded. And so my ping is really bad. And this game just happened a little bit ago. And that's why you see me firing like single shots, is because that ping is just terrible. So please forgive me if my aim's a little bit off, but I really can't help it when I click to fire and then a few seconds later it actually fires. So do forgive me, but this is still a fantastic game. Turned out really well. And this poor Cleveland is pretty much just going to be focused on by our entire team. I think it's just because he's the closest cruisers. And he's just going to get pretty much raped by our team. Poor guy. I feel bad for him, because the Cleveland's a fantastic ship, but at this tier, its range really makes it difficult to play. So we're still trying our best luck. Both sides already lost a DD of each. And we get, man, okay hit. Not the greatest. Not the worst, but still some damage. Now he is moving away. I'm trying to predict where he's going to be at the time of firing. Hopefully I'll be, yep, I got a decent hit there. 4 hits for about 1564, and I don't think he really liked me firing at him. And also probably because I'm the closest target to him. That might have been it. But he did not lead enough. Allowed me to easily dodge those shots, which I definitely will take. And can we finish him off? Oh, nope. He decides to go invisible. So, can those last shots? Ooh. Got a hit. 3 hits, actually. But I don't think we actually did any damage to him. I think he was too well angled against us. But, of course, I was in the moment. I didn't realize that little mountain icon was on, which is incredibly useful. I love you Wargaming for that, because that's so helpful, knowing when an island will block your shots. And if I was paying attention, I could have at least have, you know, had my shots ready. So, the Cleveland is fairly far away. He's very low on health. I'm not too worried about him. But right now, I do want to focus on the destroyers that are maintaining B. And that Hazaharu would be a good target. And once again, right then there, that last salvo I just fired, that was due to lag. Ugh. That was just terrible dealing with. So we're launching our spotter craft just in case we need to spot some torpedoes, which I don't think we're gonna have to deal with. And oh, he just got his Fuso. He hasn't upgraded the hull at all. Doesn't have the pagoda that you usually see with the Fuso. And as you can see, we get a actually decent hit on him, knocked out his engine, but huge lag right there. And I don't think he's going to survive for too much longer. And of course he drops off. But we should at least get, yep, a couple more hits. And we got defended base, which I will most definitely take. And that Cleveland is trying to stay alive. He only has 100 points of health. And of course lag just fucking screws me. So yeah, that was, you know, so much fun. And at this time, I'm debating whether to go left or right, and I finally make up my mind. Right would probably be a lot better, because there's more destroyers over there, and we have high explosive. Now, high explosive isn't that powerful compared to other nations' ships, like especially the Japanese or the Russian, the Soviet. Their high explosives are fairly powerful. But still, going up against destroyers, always use high explosive. It will do the most amount of damage. And that Fuso, poor guy, got detonated. And all but, I think, 1 or 2 shots actually made it past that island. Damn those islands. So, trying my luck with torpedoes. I don't think we're going to be that lucky. I think he's just too far away. And there's a Miyoko that's showing a nice little broadside. But unfortunately, I had high explosive loaded. So, not going to cause that much damage. 2,000. It's alright. And that Benson is definitely being a pest on us. And that Miyoko gets a good salvo in. You can really pick out the lag spikes that are occurring sometimes, because they'll just randomly pop up.
The ship is on fire.
And so the Benson set us alight. He damaged at least one of our torpedoes, but we should be out of his line of fire here shortly. And now we have AP loaded, and this is what the German cruisers are famous for, is their AP damage. This poor Miyoko, 7.5 kilometers away, showing not a perfect broadside at all, but still decent enough to where we can get good damage. And it will be, I think we might be able to get a good citadel here. Yep. 4 citadels. And just wiped him off the face of the earth. I love the Hipper. I love this ship. It's it's easier to play. I wouldn't say the York is terrible, but it's easier to play compared to the York. And that Nuremberg just received another citadel from us, but I think he's gonna get away from us. So instead, I would like to take out that Atlanta. The Atlanta is such a... I don't want to say it's a crap ship, but it's a kind of crap ship. No, the Atlanta has good AA defense. Actually, one of the best. And that Nuremberg, another citadel, gives us a second kill of the game. I will definitely take that. Now, the Atlanta, like I said, has fantastic AA guns. Actually, one of the best in the game. It has a crap ton of guns. It's a fantastic anti-destroyer. And that Fuso really wants our blood. But its range and its armor thickness is where it kind of has issue. Essentially, just think of it as a larger destroyer. That's pretty much how you have to think about it. And we got a nice little citadel on the Atlanta. Be nice to take him out. Now I do turn around because I had a New Mexico and a Tirpitz chasing us. Or at least so I thought. And I didn't want to show a broadside and get killed. Because, once again, German cruisers, their armor thickness is quite pathetic. Obviously, with any ship broadside, you're going to get citadeled. But, oh wow. I swear, the Hipper just has citadels everywhere. Because I've had a Fuso just pretty much rape me. And just take me out. Now we did damage his guns. Can we get a citadel and finish this Atlanta off? That would be nice. Oh, aimed a little high. Hit more of the superstructure. Got very minimal damage. But I don't think he's going to last very much longer. Something just tells me he's gonna die here. Yeah, he just died. Another citadel, which is fantastic. Now, another thing about the Hipper, and its amazing armor piercing, is look at this New Mexico. This New Mexico is angled to me. And granted, 7 shells hit, but that was 4,000 points of damage. 4,000. Watch this next salvo. 3,000. So good. Now, I know it is a New Mexico and all that, but still so nice doing that damage. But unfortunately, the destroyer gets the kill. Oh well. So, this is pretty much going to be it for this replay. We win just by points. So I will see you guys in the live commentary battle. And hopefully you enjoy it. See you guys there.
Alright everyone, welcome back. We are currently on Land of Fire, and let's quickly look over the teams as we get going. On our side, we have 2 North Carolinas, a New Mexico, Warspite, us, Atlanta, Pensacola, York, Molotov, and 2 Benson and Mahan. On the enemy team, there is a North Carolina, Colorado, Nagato, Warspite, New Orleans, Otago, Atlanta, Pensacola, Alba, 2 Benson, and a Hatsuharu. And we spawned on the far east-hand side, which I am totally fine with. I actually like spawning on this side. This is my favorite area. So one thing I should probably mention, that for the North American server, they finally are letting us get the opportunity to get the ARP Haruna and the ARP Kirishima. And I am currently working on getting those two. So sometime you will be seeing at least a video of both of them. And I do know that they are nothing extremely special, just a reskin of the Congo. But with that, you get a 6-point captain. So there's that. At least you'll have a captain with
6 points, which I'm totally okay with. So right now we are moving towards sea. I do have a Molotov and a Pepsi Cola with us. Let's see if we can get a little bit lucky. I like these islands. These islands are fantastic when you're going up against other players because you have the opportunity to hide behind. But there are also the possibilities of seeing some destroyers. Now, here's one thing I probably should just go and turn off, is that auto correction. It is sometimes extremely annoying having to deal with that. Because, yeah, sometimes it will help you prevent running into an island, but ugh. It can become just downright painful. Alright, we are detected. I really need to get that detection down. And there's Atlanta. Unfortunately, I think... Oh, nope. Nope. 4 Citadels. I will take 4 freaking Citadels. But he is just downright annoying. And let's see. And now the New Orleans is starting to become a pain. But at least we're not detected, and let's try to keep that way. But I kind of want to get rid of that Atlanta. 4 Citadels! Oh, that is so nice. Now, let's see. I'm guessing the Aoba or the New Orleans is spotting us. And it looks like 3 of their battleships are coming over here. Yeah, I'm gonna turn away. I think it would be more prudent if we turned away. Let's see. Let's try to take on the New Orleans. And the New Orleans is actually a really good cruiser. As you probably know, as you've probably heard me say multiple times whenever I take her out. But she is nothing compared to the AP power house of the Admiral Hipper. If we can get a nice little broadside, we will take her on. Where? Ah, there you are. And I really don't want to get sighted by that New Orleans. So let's see if we can take her out before she takes us out. That is at least my hope. Yeah, not the greatest damage in the world. But it'd be nice if you turn broadside just like that. Oh, who's a good little cruiser. Good little cruiser. Just turn broadside to a German cruiser who can just citadel you like that. And it looks like that little destroyer is a piece of crap. I'll tell you that much. That destroyer is downright useless. But it looks like we took out the New Orleans, which is very handy. And that Atlanta is out of our range and not going to be in play for very much longer. Let's see if we can take on this Nagato. And I'm probably gonna have to lay low. I have 3 battleships over here, and our team is doing downright a crappy job. And I need to lay low because I'm not gonna be able to take all 3 of these guys on. I'm trying to figure out how I'm being spotted. It has to be a destroyer. It's the only logical reason for being spotted is a destroyer.
And good. That Nagata missed. Now we should be able to at least outpace the battleships. I don't have to worry about that. But if I don't get assistance over here, we are pretty much dead. Dead. I need to turn this way. That much I definitely need to do. I do have a little bit of wiggle room. So we might as well try to get down over here. Hopefully we can make it at least to G6. Not G6. I6 or something like that. That would be really useful. He's just barely outside our range. Alright, I think we can turn in. And that Atlanta is still alive? Are you kidding me? That Atlanta is still alive. Oh, wow. I really want to try to take out that Atlanta. But I don't think we're going to get that lucky. Probably not, honestly. So, my thoughts on the Hipper is she's a good ship. She's actually a really good ship. But most times I've been like doing really good and then the team just dies and loses and then I lose. It's usually how it happens for me is I can at least support the team fairly good. But without that backup, the Hipper just kind of has kind of an issue. And I think we're about to lose our fighter plane. And I'm gonna bet I'm gonna turn in. Or he could be right there. Not what I expected. But okay. Let's try to dodge as best as we can. I don't see the Atlanta. Oh, fucking course. If I die, you die. Oh yeah! Alright. I think I'm gonna call this good. I swear the Hipper is really good. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great day. Zai Jin.